What's up? I'm with my boy Davis here at New Generation Barbershop. What's poppin', Davis?
What's up, Fareed?
That's the peanut guy here. Oh, fix your mic, Davis. Tighten it up. You tighten it. There we go.
I think it's good now.
All right. There we go. What's poppin', Davis?
What's up, Fareed?
We had initially did an interview about 2 months ago. And due to my negligence, guys, I lost it. So here we are again, back and popping. Okay, what I want to talk about today, Davis, is you are one of the only guys that I know that still has a barbershop that's deep rooted into the community. You know, a lot of shops are in, malls and fancy studios and stuff like that, but this shop here is a community shop. This is a shop for the people.
Yes, sir.
How long you been in this community?
I'm born and raised, man. So probably about like 25, 26 years since birth.
Wow. And you been cutting how long?
I've been cutting part for about like 13 years. That's like starting, picking up the clippers and everything. But licensed, like professionally licensed, I've probably been cutting for about, I'd say 5 years now.
Yeah, and you started in your basement.
Yeah, in the back of the house.
I remember that. I had recorded some footage of you about 5-6 years ago in the basement.
Yeah, that's when we was starting up.
And I lost all that footage. It was for Davis's part of the documentary that I've been shooting for the last couple of years. So that's footage that we won't see, but we'll tell you about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Davis, you just had a back to school drive. And for people that's listening, listen. There's a difference between a community barbershop. There are different types of barbershops. You have community barbershop or neighborhood barbershop, which that's what this shop is. He services his community. These, most likely a lot of these clients he had before he even had the barbershop. He was doing them in your basement, guys you grew up with, stuff like that, and then it grows into them having kids and family and more clients. Now you have your own shop, brick and mortar, which is pretty dope, by the way. And here you are. I mean, tell people about some of the ups and downs about running a neighborhood barbershop.
I think some of the ups and downs about running a neighborhood barbershop is, it ranges from a lot of things. Inside, you got your regular day-to-day, the day-to-day problems. Not necessarily problems, just things that just happens. Like, and as far as like, outside, you can't control what's really going on outside. All you can do is control the environment that's inside the barbershop, and that's really big. You just try to be positive and just have a good heart, do the right thing, treat people right. And I feel like all that come back, even when it was like crazy people outside of the shop, they try to come in, and you're not necessarily crazy, whatever they're going through, it's just, we still got to treat them like humans, because they deserve that right here. And, it's just, I think it's just running any problems, just having those core values in you, it's just treating people right, no matter what.
And what a lot of people don't know is that you are a decorated champion barber. You've been all over the country competing and stuff like that with the Exotics Hair Battle Tour. That's where I met you, through them. And I've been following you ever since.
Yes,
what was
sir.
Those days like?
Those days, man, were very humbling, a lot of mixed emotions. Humbling, determined, passionate, just hungry, and it's still those same feelings. It doesn't change. It just only get better, and you just kind of just shifting your focus a little bit more. But those days, that was like from the bottom, you know, from the back of the house. We cutting with, you know, we were doing whatever we can do at that point, you know, trying to be seen, trying to, you know, utilizing every opportunity that comes around. Because then coming from the back of the basement, not the basement, coming back of the house, like, it's just you know, you're not available to the open world like you think you are in the barbershop. So, you know, a lot of the opportunities are limited, and for all the young barbers and all that stuff that's there now, take advantage of every opportunity you can. Sometimes those opportunities won't come to you, and you got to go, you know, create those opportunities yourself. It's almost just planting that seed. Whatever it is that you want, you got to plant it, and that's what it was for me. You know, I was in the back of the house, determined, had a vision, had a dream, and all I had to do was just keep working, and with faith and hard work, you know, a lot of good things come out of that.
You know, I also remember, you know, you had a client who had got shot across the street.
Yes.
And,
very good friend of mine.
Yeah, and you know, I remember you when you were doing a celebration of opening your business. You had dedicated that to him.
Yes.
And y'all went over there and did candles and did a visual. And that's some of the ugly that we have in neighborhood shops. You know, because I had a buddy who I cut his hair on his birthday. You know, he had a bald head, so he just got like his beard done, stuff like that. But the very next morning, I got a phone call. He was dead inside of a house somewhere in a basement with his pockets turned inside out. And, you know, that, I know for me, that was truly shocking, because he came every week like clockwork. And to hear that, you know, it was tough for me. So I know that was tough for you, because I remember the look on your face and, you know, some of the stuff you guys were saying that night.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's very tough, man, you know, but, you know, as all humans, we get through it. It's just one of those things you got to, you know, build. It toughens you up, you know.
Yeah.
You know, whatever life throws at you, you know, and it's sad and unfortunate. It was just one of, you know, it had to happen that way, you know, and it's very tough, because, you know, like these clients, these friends, you know, it gets deep with every haircut. You know, like you said, with your guy was just a bald head, but, you know, it was really deeper than that. It's the conversations you guys held. It was a lot of things, you know, it was the dreams you guys shared, the vision you guys shared together, whether it was what he wanted to do or what I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, just that time that we spent, quality time, you know, and then, you know, just to know that they ain't gonna be there no more, you know, as far as physically seeing the person, you know, but those memories, you know, are always, like, you know, they're forever lasting. It's inside of me, you know. But I'm grateful, you know, like I'm grateful I was able to hold those conversations with him, because, you know, that helped mold me today, make me look at things differently, value my life, value my loved ones, because, you know, it can be gone at any minute, and you never know, you know, what God got planned for you. So definitely just got to just enjoy those times, you know, while you can. I cherish every single moment like it's my last.
So what are some of the other goals that you have for the shop in this community? What are some of your goals? I'm sure you don't reach a couple, but what are some of the other things that you want to do?
My main goal is just to spread positivity within the barbershop, through the barbershop, provide opportunities that wasn't there for me, that I had to go make my own. I want to have those opportunities available for people that are searching for it, you know. It's not just, you know, anything. It's just a lot of the things that I got, a lot of goals that I have, like, I still want is a lot of goals I have in mind still are just continue to grow, just be a better person in life, whether, you know, however it comes, you know, whether I'm a business owner one day or I'm back in the streets, whatever it is, I just gotta just keep carrying that same value in me, and I want to be able to share that with the world, is like through me, you know, like My bad.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I get it because I mean, I know that you have a strong support system, your family, your wife, you guys have been together a long time since I met you guys. And she's a big help in helping you run this business.
That's my backbone.
Yeah, so what's her name?
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. So Mackenzie is a big part of this too. And, without family, sometimes it can be tough because a lot of barbers in the shop 10, 12 hours a day.
Straight.
You know what I mean? So, you have to work together sometimes to be together.
Yes.
Just to, make ends meet and make sure that the community is served and make sure that, everything at home is cool too. So it's a balance.
Yes, sir.
It's definitely a balance. And I worked in neighborhood shops, worked in malls, I worked in, high profile shops. So I had a little taste, a little bit of everything. Would you ever want to open a shop like that?
Yeah, I do want to open up a nice shop in a nice location.
Now, don't get it twisted. This shop is nice.
Yes.
This is a nice shop.
And we're gonna bring the same energy everywhere we go because it's the brand. It's deeper than just the haircut, man. It's everything we put in, everything we sacrifice on the daily. Everything we had to endure. All that comes with us, and that goes into the next shop and the shop after that. Whatever we do.
Tell me some things about some of the barbers that you have. What kind of barbers do you have working with you?
I got all walks of life in here, man. That's the beauty of it. You think barbers, you think just male barbers. No, we got female barbers in here holding it down. You get down and dirty with the clippers, man. We got I got a hairstylist in here. She do dreads, so it's more than just barbering. It's almost everything that aligns with it. You think of it, we got it. We can do it.
Oh yeah, when you think of the hood shop, you think of you got the braider, you got a dread person, you got barbers, you got hairstylists. So yeah, this is definitely a shop that services the community because you got a little bit of everything.
Yes, sir. I got and then we got veteran barbers in there. Mm-hmm. We got young barbers. Everybody just share the same goal. And that's just to be better, wake up. Take care of your family and just just take advantage of the opportunity that lays ahead of you. Every day you wake up and go to work, man, it's a blessing.
Nice. Now, what is your ethnicity?
I'm Vietnamese American. I gotta add that.
Okay. So, have you ever had any issues with that in this area?
I probably have, but I never see it as an issue, and maybe that's what helped me a lot growing up too. Because growing up, I grew up in the hood. I grew up in the project. So
okay.
I don't even know what I don't know what I am. I'm just there. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. And I asked that question because I know back in the day and coming cutting in the 80s and I started cutting in the 70s, but in the 80s is where it went down with hip hop and you didn't see the diversity that you see now. Mm-hmm. The diversity. I think I'm saying it right. Diversity is in most shops now. Mm-hmm. You see there's no, I'm sure there's still a few shops that may be all black or all white or all Asian, but for the most part, most of the shops here, at least here in Tampa, is diversified.
Yes.
It's a lot of Latinos because of the geology, the geological place where we are, but for the most part, a lot of these shops are, diversified. So, and that helps all barbers from all walks of life because now you can't just say, well, I only can cut straight hair,
right? Or
I can only cut with scissors. Or I only can cut,
You're versatile.
Everybody can cut everything, and with Instagram and social media, and everybody's doing these different cuts, and these guys is, they're artists. Like I thought I always felt like one of your specialties was doing designs and doing artwork in people's head. that was one of your specialties. I'm sure you do everything else, but for me, you know, you winning those competitions, you were doing like stuff that a lot of people can't do, especially barbers. All barbers, even though there are good barbers out there that can cut, but there are a lot of barbers who don't do designs like me. I don't do designs. You know, I do the little simple line, maybe make it swing around a little bit, do a little twirly twirl, and that's it. But you actually can draw something, like take a picture and put it in somebody's head. You know what I mean? And that's pretty cool. You know, so I applaud you on that. So, what would you like to say to your barber brothers out there that may be watching or listening? And what would you say to especially a young barber, since you do have a one or two guys that you mentor and they started working in your shop not too long ago? What would you say to somebody like that?
My message for right now to the young barbers is, if you have a dream and a vision, don't give up, man, because just keep working hard, keep cutting, keep going. You know, these are the things that everybody told me when I was that young barber, and they still tell me this to this day. And you know, get closer with God. I gotta say that. You know, you gotta get closer with God. You know, be the right person, treat people right, man, and people will treat you right. You know, my thing growing up was, you know, as a young barber, we have friends, you know, and they want to get cheap haircuts, free haircuts, and whatnot. And you know what? At that time, I was cool with it, because you know what? This is my opportunity, and I needed to take advantage of it. Whether that was for me to practice getting better at haircuts, and that's why I'm probably a little bit nicer with designs, because you know I was able to take advantage of those opportunities that was presented to me, and just making the best out of every situation you got, because life is all about perspective. You know, you want something to be hard, it's gonna be hard. You want something to be easy, it's gonna be easy. So it's all how you see it, man. And the message to all barbers: take care of yourself, take care of your mental. You know, don't work too hard. Work hard, but don't work too hard, man. You know, there's other things out there that matters to you too, and make sure you feed into that. You know, mine is family, and helping, you know, anybody in need. So that's always one of my things. And like I say, man, just be you. Keep doing you. Keep cutting hair. Treat people right, and everything will fall into place.
Okay. Well said. If people want to get a hold of you, how did they get a hold of you?
This is a funny question, because you know I went to the McDonald's last night, the drive-thru, and they was like, "Yo, you booked, man. I can't get a hold of you."
Well, that's a good thing. It means more cash.
But I think, but how you can get a hold of me is text messaging is always perfect, you know, because it's something I can kind of like ease into. I don't like talking on the phone too much, because I talk all day long. So you call me unexpected, I'm not mentally prepared, I might not pick up your phone.
So do you have Booksy or
yes,
one of those?
I'm on Booksy. We just switched over to Booksy from Squire, and I'm liking it, because it offers a lot of different amenities on the app. You know, different things on the app that you can do that helps barbers and the customers to get all together. But that's how you can find me. You can book me on Booksy, Instagram. I reply, man. I'm not one of those barbers that is bougie.
Okay. Well, as always, they can find you on Instagram. You're here in is this South Tampa?
Yep, in South Tampa. A New Generation Barbershop right outside MacDill Air Force Base.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. Well, Davis, I appreciate you sitting down with me. This is our third time sitting down. Be the first time they see it, though.
Yes, sir. Hey, I don't mind. I always appreciate the opportunity, man.
All right, well, I appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Just keep doing the good work, man. You know, I know that the people around here love you. We love you, you know, and I appreciate you never came across as, you know, a big head or a guy, you know, and yeah, he's really humble because he does sports figures, celebrities. Don't let this guy fool you. This guy is a beast at what he does, and everybody, we all appreciate him. So until next time, peace. Yeah, appreciate that.